Okay, it's me again, doing my second book. So this book is for my friend Calley. She's also going on a little trip to Scotland, London, I think Spain for a little bit. So they leave tomorrow, so I'm just throwing together a quick video before I give these to them. So sorry, it's not the best. I don't have great lighting and I'm doing this one-handed, so it's a little challenging, but I'll do my best. Alright, so I just have a little elasticy guy there tying that off. Just some yarn binding it. This is an old vintage book. It's so old that I've been having a hard time using the pages in anything because if I bend them, they just break. So it's a very old, cool book. So I tried to keep it as intact as possible. I just put some jean in here. It's got like a original like property of thing from the public school it was from in Massachusetts. Don't know how it got to Washington, but it did. So, this is all mostly just upcycled found things from book pages and just whatever I come up with. I work in a thrift store, so I do get a lot of good stuff coming my way that would otherwise just be trash. So I try to take from those. But, you know, I don't really buy much stuff besides Post-its, tape, that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of writing space and a lot of little vintage book pages, little tucks and stuff, like envelopes here. It's made out of a vintage nursery rhyme book. Here's a little map. It's got Scotland and England, Ireland, and the general area that they're going to be. Open it up here, and it's, you know, got some stuff about Europe and a little envelope here with a little note card in it. Not really a note card so much as just some paper I folded in half, but it'll work. So, yeah, just a lot of, you know, writing space, some fun, colorful pages, some carbon copy stuff here. I like using that. Some little, just some stuff from like a travel book thing that I took apart. So I thought that was appropriate, plus it's just pretty paper as well. So it kind of works. Some cool dictionary. It's got, you know, some words from the IMS. Got a little post-it over it. Lots of extra writing space. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky. It's hard to hold it. Just got like a little punch tag here in that envelope. Here's some tea and coffee dyed paper that I did a week or so ago. So it's all nice and messy like I like it. See, little pages from book pages and, you know, little envelopes with tiny little note cards in there. I tried to keep the emphasis on actually writing in this because both these girls who are going on this trip are writers, and so they spend a great deal of the time actually writing. So I tried to make it very just writer friendly, so they could just whip it out and jot down everything they could think of. So lots of variety for papers and whatnot. But none of it really is stuff that I spent a lot of money on. I kind of view junk drawing more as like a found junk thing, but you know, that's my style. So here's another little envelope with just some paper in there to write on the back of a map of Spain. Another little envelope. I think that's from a photography book. And put some paper in there. I have a page from like a traveling photography thing, so I thought that was kind of appropriate. It's a cool coloring page. This is from this vintage housewife book. And let's see, this is, sorry, a close-up of where we're from. We're right in this area, Calley. So I put a little map of where home is. Thought that might be kind of interesting for her to be able to look at on her trip. Here's another page from that little travel book thing that I found. Some graph paper and just cool, like, I think that's from like an encyclopedia. They'll post it. This is from a vintage magazine. But yeah, just, you know, I tried to just add as much variety for just writable paper as possible. Even most of the line paper from different notebooks. This is from a cool art book that was left me by my late uncle. It's got like a little poem in there and all that, so I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. I like that kind of stuff, but I'm weird. But yeah, just, you know, another little envelope. This is things I need from the Sunday Roslyn Market, and that's our local market. It's kind of a big deal up here, but there's not a lot going on in the Calley Roslyn area, so a market's a big deal. Got like handwriting paper like that, and yeah, lots of cool, fun, funky stuff. There's a page of a kid's book. Sorry if you hear my cat up there. He knows I'm in the bedroom, so he wants me to let him in. That I thought was kind of funny. I don't know if she'll get my humor. She's kind of weird like me. But that was in a medical book, so thought I'd slip that in there and see if it got a chuckle. I mean, she can always cover it up. Here's another envelope with just some kind of decorative paper in that. This is like a traveler's Mad Lib, which I thought was kind of cool and random, so let's duck that in there. Hopefully they'll actually do that. Another coloring page, carbon copy stuff. Here's a little note card that's inside of envelope. It's kind of funny, this actually came with a herb scent pack to scent the notebook, but it's a really old notebook, so it didn't have a scent anyways anymore. I thought that was kind of an odd thing to put with a notebook. It's a notepad from Calley, which is a local resort. But yeah, I just, you know, tried to keep it real varied, add lots of little envelopes here. This one actually, there's a lot going on in it. It's an envelope here with a card, but then I've got a separate little note card thing that folds out here. It's kind of a busy little pocket. Fun little things from like games. I think that's from Clue. It's from a VHS version of Clue, so how about that? I believe, yeah, that's it. So, you know, just a fun little book. Hopefully she'll like it. Lots of stuff in there. Anyways, thanks for stopping by and checking out my video. Hope you liked it. And have a good one. We'll see you next time.